Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a Shop My Stash. Now, the makeup that I have way too much, but it's really easy to buy new makeup, forget about the stuff that I currently have. So I decided today I just kind of wanted to go through my makeup stash with you guys, pick out a couple things on camera, which I realized when I started recording it, I've never shown you guys my storage setup, my desk, like where I record at. I've talked about it, I haven't shown you. So I did record like going through my drawers a little bit on my iPhone. If the footage is sketchy, I'm sorry. But I don't have a vlog camera. I have a GoPro, but it's not charged. So I made do with what I had. I showed you some of the makeup that I have, picked out some things I haven't used in a while or on camera or ever. And that's what we did today. Now, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to know when I post new videos, make sure to hit the bell icon down below for notifications. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. And any comments or suggestions on what you want to see in future videos, make sure to put that down below. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Sometimes, you know, I get stuck in the whole like makeup beauty content type of thing because it's what I'm comfortable with. But if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that I need to choose is a primer. This right here is all primers. I just used this Ciate. I've been using this Illa Masqua, I think that's how you pronounce it. But I want to try something that I haven't used lately, and I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. So we'll try this for primer, and then foundations, these are it right here. Nars I just did a video on. This is the like traditional Too Faced Born This Way. I just pulled this one out because it's winter and the matte one is just, it's too much. It's too drying in the winter for me. And I really like it, but not in the winter. I've been using my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour. This is one of my favorites, but I think what I want to use is my Huda Beauty. I know she just came out with a new one. The scent doesn't bother me that much, but I haven't used this in a while. This one's in Macaron, so we'll use that along with the Pure Primer. All right, so next we need concealer, which is all of these right here. Here we have Born This Way. I have two different shades. This one's in Snow, and then I think I also have another one. This one is in Pearl. I like them, but I haven't really used them in a while. So I think we will use, I could also use the Huda, which I haven't used in a while, the Overachiever Concealer, but I'm already using the Huda foundation. So I think we will go with the Too Faced because I haven't used it, I don't think ever in a video. So we'll do the Too Faced probably in, I don't know, we'll see what it looks like with the foundation and we'll make our decision. But usually I use Snow. I think I got Pearl in a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy. So we'll figure that out in the video. So now we also need a face powder. Now, don't judge me, like this is my current setup. I don't think I've ever shown you guys, and these are boxes that I have just set aside for when I have to move, because I don't want to pack them out and then send them in the big semi. I think I'm going to pack them up into my Jeep and take my makeup that way. But right now we have this for face powders. So I have the Pretty Vulgar, Jeffree Star, Huda Beauty. These two right here, Fenty and Huda Beauty, are my go-tos. I used to have Jeffree Star in Rose, but I used it all, so I only have it in translucent, and it's not my favorite. I like Rose more than I do translucent. that's just my preference. I have the Revlon Candid, which I haven't used that in a while. The old KVD, before it was KVD, it was Kat Von D. Haven't used this in a while. It used to be my go-to. You know what? I think we'll use this. I haven't used it in probably, I want to say at least 4 or 5 months. So we'll use the KVD Translucent. And then now we need a highlighter. So this drawer is highlighters, but then I also have this drawer, which is highlighter, blush, bronzer. I have the Desi X Katie from Dose of Colors. This one is Fuego, which is beautiful. I don't know if I necessarily want to use that one. It's a little more like summer color. I've got Artist Couture. I have Wet n Wild. This one, what's the shade? Oh, Blossom Glow. This one is really beautiful. Maybe I'll use this. I haven't used this in a while, but it's so beautiful. That or the other Wet n Wild that everyone uses, It's So Lit. This loose highlighter is stunning. I think we'll go with It's So Lit. This one I really love. Now we need a blush and a bronzer. So bronzer, I have my Too Faced Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer in Sweet Tea. This one I've had forever, but I only just recently used it again. So I think I'll go with this one. I mean, I do have the Park Avenue Princess palette. This one I really, really like. I don't even know if I can open it with one hand. And I will usually like mix a couple shades. You can see right here that I mix these two. And that's really pretty, but I don't know if you can actually still get this palette. There's also Nars. This one has, I think, the bronzer Laguna in it. Let's see if I can even open it. So Orgasm blush in the middle, the highlighter, and then the Laguna bronzer. Those are also, like, when I travel, this is my go-to, but I don't think I want to use that today. Then I'm going to stick with my Too Faced Sweet Tea. And then for blush, so I have the Hourglass Diffuse Tea. We used this the other day. I think we used it the other day in a video. It's that red blush that if you use the light hand, it's not too bad. I have my Milani Luminoso. This I love. And then this one I was going to a lot, the MAC Cheer Up Glow Play Blush. This one's really pretty. It's kind of like a putty texture. It's not really a powder, it's not really a cream, but I really like this. And it's that peachy color. It just kind of gives you that glow within type of look. But I don't really want to use that one. There's Kylie, We're Going Shopping. This one's pretty too. Let's see. It's kind of that burnt peach type of color that I go for. And then also, let's see, we'll hold on to that one and we'll look to see what's in here. Oh, this is just all highlighters. Like all of them. This one is new. I just haven't done a video on it. It's the Anastasia Iced Out Highlighter. When I swatched it, it kind of looked like a, of course I'm gonna struggle. It kind of has like a yellowish hue. I want to do a video with like all new makeup, so maybe I'll stick that one in there. But let's see, we're talking about blush, right? So for blush, I mean, we could do the ColourPop, what is it? Juice Bar. I said in my Off Melrose video that I should try this one out. I think we'll stick to that. So this one's in here. We'll try it out in this video today. It's fairly new. This one is the other one that I just had in the video, Fashion District. have a couple others. This Kaja, it's got the stamp, but this one's in Feisty. I've used this like once or twice and it's really pretty, but I don't really want to do a cream blush today. And then I've got like the Cheekster palette. I have a couple bronzer type of things. Loose pigments, but I think I'm gonna do, I think I already have an idea of eyeshadow palette that I want to use. And then for contour, so I usually go for my Kevin Aquan contour, which just hangs out in here with my blush highlighter and bronzers. And then I also have back here, just kind of all over the place, my Fenty Beauty matchsticks. But I think I want to use, and I've used this a couple times, just never in a video. This is the Trestique. I don't know the shade. Oh, here it is. Contour Cheek Stick in Brazilian Bronze. We'll use this. I'll show you like why I really like this, especially for travel. And then what else do we need? Brows. All right, so my brow stuff hangs out over here, along with my, I guess if you look over here, I've got my go-to Benefit brow pencils, which I don't know about shopping my stash and doing something else for brows because like these two are my go-to. But I don't know. So brows, we have the Eyebrows Big Boost from MAC. This one's really cool. It's just kind of like a brow gel type of thing. There is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pomade. I used this a lot when I first started my channel. The ABH. This was the, I can't even remember the name of it, but it's also a brow gel. This one's in medium brown. I haven't used this in a while. And then of course, you know, Gimme Brows. This brow gel as well. This is in shade 3, like my go-to shade. I have a couple others in here, KVD. So this one and the ABH, those were my two brow pomades that I would use. I have the Iconic London. This is the Sculpt and Boost eyebrow cushion. I tried using this. Don't mind my desk. It's a little cluttered. So this was a pain in the butt trying to open. I had to use both hands. And even then, you still have to open the inside. And it has that cushion, 2 different shades. It has a little like brush spoolie type of thing. I don't know why I still have this because I couldn't get into it. But I don't think I want to use that today. Maybe I'll try it out again in another video. I don't know, oh, I also have this one. This was the Total Temptation Brow Definer from Maybelline. Maybe I'll use this. I think I used it like once in a drugstore video. I think we'll stick with this one. So next we need mascara, and I have a couple over here. I have this one also from Trestique. It has the eyelash curler, which is kind of interesting. It's a weird little mechanism, interesting for travel, but that's kind of the whole concept behind Trestique. I'm not sure why is this over here? If you need a scrunchie, it's just randomly there. But then I also have this little like go-to mascara, but I haven't really been using these. I also have over here, don't mind my organization, these mascaras as well. I don't even know what I just dropped, but I heard it thud. So I have the Too Faced Damn Girl. I have Laura Mercier. Let's see, what else do I have? I have my Lily Lashes Triple X mascara. This one's a really good one. I have my Kevin Aquan. Oh, I haven't used this one. Maybe we'll use this today. This is really interesting because the wand is so tiny, but it gives you a good payoff. Then I also have the Milk Kush mascara, which I got that I think in a BoxyCharm. My Thrive, which is my go-to, ABH, which I'm not really a huge fan of that. My Lancome Monsieur Big, which love this one, Die Hard. But I think today we're just gonna go with Kevyn Aucoin. Show you what it can do with the thinnest, tiniest brush ever. For eyeliner, I'm not gonna change anything for my waterline, my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. We're gonna use this one today. And then these three are my like go-to eyeliners. So I've got my ColourPop liquid liner, I've got Wander Beauty, and then Too Faced Better Than Sex. I think I'll use the Wander Beauty, show you guys what it looks like, and it's actually quite interesting. Now we need to figure out eyeshadow. Okay, so now we need to pick eyeshadow, and this drawer, this is where all like my neutrals for work live. So I've got Huda Beauty, I've also got the nude palettes, the neon, there are the pastels, but those just kind of chill in here, even though like I can't wear the neons for work. Don't mind my foot. And then I have a couple ColourPop, so the Off Melrose just got put in here. The Zodiac by Kathleen Lights, like this is one of my favorites. Like when you look at it, you might be like, what can you do with that? This shade right here, the Libra, is by far my favorite shade. Even though it looks like tan in the pan, it goes on as the prettiest pastel pink. And then if you use the Cancer up there in the right corner, that shimmer is just beautiful. But this eyeshadow palette, it is surprisingly stunning. Then I've got a couple Kylie palettes in here. So I have this one, which was, I don't remember what the name of it was, but I think this was for her birthday this year. And it was just kind of like the animal theme. This one's really pretty. It's got all the neutrals in there that I can use for work. I have her one from last year, which was the nautical theme. This one's really pretty because it has all like the pinks. And granted, there's some pops of color in here, like the blue and the red. But we're not going to use that today because I don't think you can actually purchase it anymore. I'd have to look. More like Wild Nothing, just more ColourPop. Natasha Denona, this palette right here, the Tropic Palette, I bought this when it was like 50% off on Sephora because I was not paying $120 for it. But the neutrals in here are beautiful, the pops of color. This is a good one for travel. And it's got a really nice mirror, but I don't really want to use that one today. Then I've got the Glam palette, the Bronze palette, the Too Faced Natural Mattes, the Kendall and Kylie, Nabla. This one's another neutral. I don't want to do neutrals today. I just been doing a lot of those. The Laura Lee, they ended up in here because, well, they're neutral and I can do a pretty eye for work. Now, this drawer is ridiculous. I have some MAC in here, the Aladdin collection, the Holiday MAC, which they're definitely gone. The Naked Honey. Yeah, this is the Naked Honey. I don't think I've ever actually used this palette. Bunch of neutrals. I think I've used it once or twice. Neutrals with the gold shades in there. That green is pretty. And then more Kylie palettes, Dominique Cosmetics. Let's see. What do we want to use? Oh, this palette. Oh my goodness. I can't even get it out. The Take Me Back to Brazil from BH Cosmetics. I think this was actually one of my first videos, was using this palette. Let's see. Ooh, I haven't used Mercury Retrograde in a long time. Maybe we'll use that today. Yes, because that is stunning. Maybe we'll do that today. Yep, decided. Okay, you guys, so now that we've figured out what makeup we're gonna use, let's get started with the base. So the P. Louise Eyeshadow Base. This is in Rumour 02. This is like my go-to. There's no shopping my stash for this because like I don't have another one that I want to use. I could use my MAC Paint Pot, but like it's just not my favorite anymore. Then again, I guess that's what like shop my stash is for, is to use the things that aren't necessarily my go-tos or my favorites. But you know what? It is what it is. What's crazy is like it dawned on me when I started to, because when I did the shop my stash portion, I actually filmed that with my iPhone, but I've never shown you guys like the setup that I have as far as like my desk or my lights or what I use to like store my makeup. And I mean, granted, I have a lot of makeup, but that's like because I'm addicted to makeup. And I do try and pass it on to my friends. I do, like if I get something that I don't necessarily think I'll use, I will post it on my Depop, which I have linked down below if there's anything that you guys might want on there. But if it doesn't sell on there, then I will actually find a local women's shelter and donate, because those shelters, those women are usually starting over. They weren't able to grab what they needed, or you know, they're taking donations as far as clothes, makeup, but they're going on job interviews. And if you donate skin products, makeup that hasn't, like all that stuff has to be closed still in the package, but you know, someone needs to help them out. So I will donate there, or I donate to my friends. And you know, I've got a couple that aren't, I don't know, well-versed in makeup, or like they like makeup but they just don't spend the money on it. Whereas I like trying out new makeup. I love playing with it and just trying new stuff out. All right, so this packaging, it's so beautiful and stunning. Like, can we just appreciate this packaging? Like, okay. Anyways, so this is probably, I don't think I even like did a video using this. Oh, it's just, but looking at this, the colors, like there are some in here that I have never touched, like this light purple, this tan color, the cream, the teal. Well, I think I used the teal, but these shades are stunning. So I'm gonna use the Laura Lee, this is the L18. I used this in my last video because I purchased the Laura Lee Los Angeles eyeshadow palettes and bought the brushes as well. So these have been my go-to since that video. They're so fluffy, and the makeup application is stunning. You know what? My hair is gonna be in my way. Let's just appreciate Hello Kitty today. She's gonna help me keep my hair out of my face. Don't mind me. All right, I still think I'm gonna start with like a neutral shade just to like set down in my crease. And I wanna go into this shade Off Balance right here. It's just kind of like a pinky, I mean, it's better than the orange. Like, I'm not a fan of oranges. So we're gonna go into Off Balance. So do you guys like the videos where I talk more, or do you like the ones where I just had music and was doing my makeup and didn't really talk to you guys? If you like the videos where I talk to you, like this video. If you liked when I just put music to doing my makeup, comment music down below. I'm really intrigued, and it'll help me out as far as like how I continue to do makeup videos, lifestyle videos, you know. especially because when I don't talk, the videos are so much quicker. Do you guys like just a 5-minute video, like get ready with me? Or do you like the, you know, almost 30-minute long get readies? So now let's take the shade Karma, this like peachy tan nude. That doesn't make any sense. It's a peachy tan named Karma. So we'll just dip into that. We're gonna put that in the outer V. That is pigmented. That or I just picked up a lot on the brush. And you know what, like I didn't even take into consideration what I'm wearing. Okay, let's see. Because I don't know if this like periwinkle shade Nebula is gonna go on top of this and be like cohesive. But then I like Supermoon, which is kind of like the iridescent shade. And you know what? Ooh, I do like Supernova. Ooh, that one's really pretty. Maybe we'll do Supernova with Supermoon over it. Let's see. So, focus. I really need to self-tan. Those two together are really pretty. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe it's not like, it's not that neutral, but it's not like too crazy over the top either. There's also Galaxy. Galaxy is like an inner corner highlight. Yeah, that's really pretty. And there's just a lot of pretty colors in here. Like I could just play in them all day. All right, I'm gonna go into this shade Vortex. It's kind of like a plummy purple shade. We're gonna go on the Laura Lee L19. I'm just gonna dip in a little bit because so far the payoff's been like ridiculous. Just a little bit. I like barely dabbed into it. Just kind of smoke it out a little bit. Crazy is I pick a palette that has like these beautiful pops of color, but that I'm not using them. Like I want to, but then I'm looking at what I'm wearing and I'm like, maybe not so much. Anyone else have this eyeshadow palette? I don't think any of my friends have it, but I just like playful colors once in a while. It used to be like after work and on the weekends, like it was just nonstop colorful eye looks. But as I've gotten a little bit older, I've been sticking to more like nudes or like neutrals, but then like lots of glitter or like, what is it? The, I didn't even show you guys my like individual eyeshadows. So the Hourglass Scattered Lights, these are just gorgeous. But then also, has anyone else tried like the Kylie shimmer eye glazes. These are by far my favorites. So I've got Night Swim, and I don't use them in videos because they were like limited editions. So like More Pie Please is one of my favorites. And also it's a darker brown. This one is Brown Sugar. Just if you can get a hold of the Kylie shimmering eye glazes, like do it. They're beautiful. And I like these better than I like the Hourglass Scattered Lights. But then I like the Stila liquid glitter eyeshadows better than both of them. I don't know, maybe I'll have to do like a rank my favorite glitters video. I don't know. Anyone wanna watch that? If you wanna see my like pressed eye pigments, glitters, like rank them like top rated to like least favorite, like this video. I wanna know. Maybe I'll just do a video for that. But I don't know, like, I just love makeup. What other videos do you guys wanna see? I have, not necessarily like my workout routine, but like the apps and the supplements that I use. Like that video, I think I'm gonna try and record that after this one. Just cause like, I don't wanna take my camera into the gym on base with me to record. Like that's definitely a no-no. Recording or taking photos on a base is technically not authorized. I could do like a video of working out in my living room, but I don't have a lot of space in my living room, so it'd like be a close-up. I'm trying to do a selfie video of me working out. Just I don't think it'll work. But I do want to talk about the fitness apps that I use, the supplements that I use before I work out, during my workout, after my workout. Especially nowadays with everyone getting more into fitness, especially with us not being able to go out or go to like actual gyms. I'm lucky enough that the base that I'm on, we have a gym that we can use. I also bought equipment prior to COVID happening, so I have stuff in my house. But the app that I use, they have it to where you can do just body weight workouts. So this video I'm hoping will go up after the workout routine video or workout app. I don't even know what I'm gonna name it, but I will actually pop it in one of the cards up here. So if you wanna watch that video, you can go ahead and check it out. But I asked on my Instagram, which also gets linked throughout the video. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me over there because I post in my stories. I ask questions, I do polls. Like I did a poll on the fitness video and it was 100% to do that video. So I'm trying to put it together. All right, so I think I've shaded and blended this out as much as I can. Actually, I lied. This side's not as dark as the other side. I'm just talking too much. This video is gonna be an hour long. I'm so sorry. All right, now I'm gonna take this shade Supernova. It's not even focusing on me. I'm gonna take this shade Supernova and I wanna put that right here in the inner corner area. And then we're gonna put Supermoon over it. So, oh, that color is just so beautiful. And of course, with my ring finger, as per usual. That shade is just stunning. And it looks a little crazy right now. All right, so we've got Supernova down, and then we're gonna use this iridescent pearly white shade Supermoon and just tap that over. Oh my goodness. And it mutes it out a little bit. Like you still get the pink shift, but then you also get the blue of the supermoon. Just, can we see the difference between the two? So if you don't like it like this, and you just want to leave it like that, why do I not play with this more? Like, this is beautiful. I know it looks crazy right now, but I think once I put eyeliner on there and finish it off, like it's gonna be all right, so we're just gonna leave it like that for right now. Fix the outer V. So doing the Shop My Stash portion of this, like I just realized I need to declutter a lot of my makeup. So especially before I move, there's no way I can take everything that I have and fit it in my Jeep. And I really don't want to pack it out in the moving truck because it could take a month or two to get to where I'm at. And if they have to store it at all before they deliver it, it's gonna be summer. So the heat plus makeup, and I can't like climate control it. So I do need to, yeah, I need to declutter. I need to declutter. So I guess that'll be, you know, another series coming up. All right, so now that we've got the eyes done as much as they're gonna be for right now, let's get into the rest of this. So for primer, I have the Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. This is supposed to energize and rescue with aloe, coconut water, and probiotics, and it's silicone free. I think I've used this like once before, and it smells really good. It's just like a milky shade. I don't know that this is gonna like cover my pores like I need it to. So I might also go in with the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Perfector Primer that I usually use. We'll see. We'll do this and assess. It feels great on the skin though. And Pure is also sold at Ulta. Let's look at the pores and see what we're working with. I mean, they don't look too bad. So I'm gonna leave it like this, just see how it goes with just that primer. And we're gonna use the Huda Beauty Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation. This is not the new one. This is the tried and true. This one is in the shade Macaron 230N. I like this one. I mean, the scent isn't bad. It's very strong, but I can't bring myself to buy a new bottle of this when I still have, I wanna say I still have half the bottle. Like you can't tell how much I've used. I also like just shook it around, but I really like how this works. Yes, it's mattifying, but it doesn't dry me out in the winter. Like I've used this a couple times, I think in January, but we're gonna do that. We're also gonna use the Laura Lee L18. This is the complexion brush. I've been loving this. It looks like a lot, I swear it's not. I start out with this, blend it out, and then go in with more if I need to. Because even that small amount is still kind of sheer. And like I've been trying to avoid this area because I'm gonna put concealer on there. So I've been trying to avoid it so that it doesn't get too cakey and creasy. And with this brush, like I like it because even like if I drag it, it doesn't leave like brush marks. Which I have a couple foundation brushes where if I drag it, you clearly see the brush marks. And like I'm not nice to my face. Like whatever. I sound crazy sometimes. You ever have that moment where you say something and you're like, man, I wish I could take that back? At least with video editing, I can edit it out. But in real life, we don't always have a filter. We don't always have that, like, I wish I could take that back moment. And make sure you drag it down your neck so that you don't have that weird like line of demarcation from your foundation to your neck, especially if they're different shades. Now for concealer. Okay, first off, let's prep our powder. And I have not used this powder in forever. This is the KVD in Translucent Locket Setting Powder. This was from before it was KVD and it was still Kat Von D. But if I remember correctly, like, it's messy inside. It has no scent. It kind of smells like flour. All right, now I need to figure out which shade. So let's see. This is Pearl and it's kind of on like the yellowish side, where I got Snow. Yeah, shake that up. I have Snow, and I want to say this is more on like the neutral shade that I'm looking at. It looks very light. It probably is light, but yep, the two-way multi-use sculpting concealer. I don't use it very often. I do like the two-way, the Too Faced foundation, but I just don't use the concealer that much. I don't know why I'm using Rumour for that. And you know what? I need to blend that out before. I forgot what I was doing. Beauty blender. I forgot that my contour is a cream stick. And I should have done that first. I like to use my cream stick contours before I do my concealer. That way this doesn't have an opportunity to like dry down and set and then get like a creasy mess before I powder, because I don't want to use a cream contour stick over powder. They just haven't worked out in the past for me. Oh, that's pretty good. Under eyes. Ooh.
Interesting. All right, so we've got the Trestique Brazilian Bronze. So I like this because the top one magnetizes. I don't remember it being this warm. Oh, so there's that, but then also there's a brush already built in. All right, didn't I just say I don't like warm contours? Like, my skin tone. We'll see if we can make this work. Always good to start with a little bit, and then if you need a little bit more, you apply and blend it out. All right, it's not too bad. This would be better if it like actually had a suntan. But in the summer, when I actually have a tan, not too bad. Except now I feel like I blended too much right there. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let me go and fix my under eye because I did that backwards. I like to have my powder just ready and waiting. I don't necessarily think that I needed that much powder. I can't believe I picked up that much powder. And dang it. Where's my foundation brush? We're not trying to press in some forehead lines. All right, so let's finish our under eye. Okay, so for the under eye, I'm gonna go back into the shade Off Balance. With my L'Oreal L19. And then I'm gonna go back into the shade, I don't even know what I'm gonna go back into the shade Vortex for the outer V and bring it back underneath the eye. Just kinda make it all cohesive. So inner corner highlight as well as the cheeks. We have the Wet n Wild highlight in I'm So Lit. This is like, I want to say it's like a cult classic. There's so many people that love this highlight. It's just so like, so icy. Just, I'm using a Laura Lee L16. I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner. We're gonna go in for bronzer. This is the Too Faced Sweetheart Bronzer in Sweet Tea. It's a baked luminous bronzer. I love this, like, just, it's stunning. All right, so. I couldn't tell you what brush this is. This is a Complex Culture Press and Set Bronzer. But I like it because it's a big, like, fluffy bronzer brush. And I just kind of like dab it in a little bit. The first time I used the Sweet Tea bronzer, I hadn't like, when you look at it, it looks like it's kind of on the light side. I underestimated it and I went in and it was too dark. I had to tone it down, go back in with some foundation, some powder, and just kind of like subdue it a little bit. But I still do my bronzer because I'm self-conscious of my forehead. Like, I was made fun of for it when I was in high school, and along with my overbite before I had braces. So I like to distract and I hope it looks like it's not that big. But when I don't have makeup on, I feel like it looks like a solar panel. Now for blush. All right, I said the next video that I did, I would try this one out. This is the ColourPop Melrose blush in Juice Bar. It's just kind of that very pink, like kind of Barbie pink. So we'll just start off light. I feel like that's really, really pink. It could just be this headband bringing out the pink in it. We'll see. And then we're gonna go in with the highlighter on the cheeks. So I always just use the cap and kind of dip in. The nose. I like to like barely touch the nose and just sweep over it. And then especially like right here, because you'll get like that like football stripe. I'll go back in with my blush brush. just kind of diffuse it out. Still have the highlight like right there, but it's diffused a little bit. Ish. Eyebrows, that's it. Trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing next. Eyebrows. All right, so we chose, or I chose, the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer. This is in shade 310 Medium Brown. I've been keeping this like next to me just to stay pretty hydrated. This is the Vita Coco Pressed Coconut Water. This is one of those things from my Amazon video that like I talked about, but I didn't really say is one of my favorites. It's just, I don't know, it keeps me more hydrated than just water in the winter. I like the taste of it. All right, so eyebrows. Eyebrows don't usually turn out for me on camera, so we'll see. And then if I have to go off camera, I will. Doesn't look bad. I'm gonna do them off camera. I'll be back, I swear. I'll probably also do my eyeliner and then I'll be back because that also doesn't turn out well on camera. All right, you guys, I'm back. So my eyebrows. This Total Temptation, I think I know why I've never used this again. It's very like waxy. So I went and I was able to get it on there. The spoolie's a little weird. So I went and grabbed another spoolie that I have and just used a brush to kind of like define it out. But like, I mean, there's a comfort zone and this was not in it. I guess if I like played around with it some more, just tried to use it up, maybe use it in a drugstore video. But like, it's really waxy. I don't know. My waterline, you guys saw, I used my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. And then for eyeliner, this liquid eyeliner, this is the Wander Beauty Highline Liquid Eyeliner. So it just has a really nice fine tip. The one thing I will say is I haven't used this that much. I do store it upside down, but it feels like the tip of it is dried out. So it makes it hard to, you know, get that precise point. And then I just realized my under eye, there's what looks like, just diffuse that out. So my eyeliner had gotten underneath my eye. It's still there. Let's just smudge it out. All right, so now for mascara. I have the Kevyn Aucoin The Volume Mascara. Now let's go ahead and curl our eyelashes. Whether you think you need to curl your eyelashes or not, like I find that my eyelashes look better once I have, but it's preference. All right, so I talked about the brush on this, and can we just like look at how tiny this brush is? But oh my goodness, like it does wonders for my eyelashes. Like it pulls them all apart. cut my hair back for this. Can we just appreciate how nice it is, like how good it is at getting like the lower lashes? That's just one time. Anyone else like, just they look so good. It is definitely a mascara that I have not seen a lot of people use, and I know I didn't buy it. I don't remember how I came to own it. I think maybe it was a free gift when I ordered something through my sister from the boutique that she worked at in New York. But I never purchased it. I don't know. All right, so for setting spray, we chose the Morphe, let's see, it was not the mattifying. All right, so for setting spray, I have the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I think this one was like the packaging itself was a limited edition, but this is the like usual setting spray. This one's just featuring a sweet limited edition scent. I like the Morphe setting spray because of the mist. Like it's just, it feels, it's so refreshing. Refreshing, that's the word. And then just go and press it all in. And it just presses all the powders in, makes them cohesive. I always do my setting spray before I do my lips. Like, I don't know why, it's just like my go-to. For lips, I have the Huda Beauty Matte Lipstick in Honeymoon. Just kind of like a dark mauvey pink. I don't think that I picked a lip liner for this. I didn't. Yep, In Control by MAC. I have a bunch of different lip liners. I mean, I guess I could do, this is Calabasas from Jeffree Star. These two are very, very similar. And it looks like it has the same shade. So I think I'll go with, which one doesn't need to be, so this one doesn't need to be sharpened. We'll go with Calabasas from Jeffree Star. Haven't used Jeffree Star lip liner in a while. Let's see, here goes nothing. I'm horrible at lining my lips on camera. And then the side I don't like because it looks lopsided. I don't think I've ever used these in a video, but I have them. They're so smooth. And literally, they're the same color. That was a perfect match. Oh, I could not have done that any better. Literally the same shade. So Calabasas from Jeffree Star lip liner and Honeymoon from Huda Beauty. Oh my, yep. That is exactly. That's it. And just like they kind of they kind of feel buttery, like. Very minimal like transfer. Well, you guys, that's it for this look. I've never done a Shop My Stash before, and I think I need to do that more often. As much as they like are putting out new releases, sometimes it's good to remind yourself of the makeup that you do have. In my case, more that I should definitely have. But the stuff that I did play with that I haven't used in a while, I really appreciate it. Just looking at how it all turned out, I actually really like my look. Granted, I don't think this lip goes with like this color top, but I wasn't really looking at that when I was picking my makeup. So I don't know, like if you're just staying in your comfort zone with makeup and you have more makeup that you haven't used in a while, go check it out, play with it, see if there's like something that maybe you want to play with again. There's quite a few things that like I need to try out some more. Some new stuff, some old things, but you never know what you have. Now, this, I wish I could wear this eye look to work. The purple, not so much, maybe the pink's not so much either. But I really like how it turned out. So thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up so that I know that you like these videos. And I'll continue to put out this content along with other lifestyle content. Until next video, you guys, bye. And I'll see you in the next one.